Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, we got a rare cosmic event coming up here on May the 27th. Now, this is happening due to the planet Mercury, which is in the sign of Gemini right now, aligns with the planet Pluto, which is in the sign of Aquarius. We also just had the new moon in Gemini. So this is actually activating the power of our voice, the power of our expression, our throat chakra. Okay, so saying the right words, saying them at the right time is going to open doors and new experiences for you. Experiences that you, my friends, have never experienced before. So get ready for this. So I wanted to share with you what you need to know as you are navigating this energy. So let's get right into it. All right, Scorpio, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you around this alignment. So I'm going to start with a Starlight Frequency Oracle card. This is a card's message that Spirit wants you to carry with you as you are moving through these energies. So we are getting singing stones. Look at that, singing stones. So some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. This looks like clear quartz, rose quartz, and I'm also getting the energy of amethyst. Okay, so singing stones, the message is raise your vibration in order to create the reality that you seek. The universe will match and return it to you in tenfold. So once again, raise your vibration and frequency in order to create the reality that you seek. The universe will match and return it to you in tenfold. So right now, Spirit is calling you to bring yourself back to your body, this present moment, to the here and the now, and tune into what frequency and vibration that you are resonating with, right? Or what you're at right now. How are you feeling? How are you experiencing your life experience right now? Are you agitated? Are you stressed? Are you worried? Or are you optimistic? Are you happy, feeling calm and at peace in the energy of abundance, in the energy of love? This is all going to matter here. So when we're in the energy of love and abundance, this is where we raise our frequency and vibration. And right now, Spirit is calling you back to you in order to connect with the energy of you and the energy of love and abundance and vibrate there. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So the Fool card, you're about to enter a new journey. A new experience in your life. You might not be able to see it yet, but you can definitely feel it. Like you're feeling this energy of expansion. You feel that something is happening here for you. You're not wrong. And Spirit wants you to take that leap of faith and dive into this energy. It is calling you. It feels right. It feels peaceful. So this is the Fool card. It is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, so the hero's journey is what I'm getting here. 7 of Cups, a lot of different pathways and options, ways that you can do things, many things that you can do as well. So Spirit wants you to stay true to yourself. What feels right for you and what is for the highest good of all. There's something spiritual happening here. I feel this is an expansion in the way that you connect spiritually. This is your spirit-mind expansion. So yeah, something beautiful is taking place here. And you're going to find that you're at the right place at the right time and the right opportunities are coming in for you. So that's the 7 of Cups. And the Empress card, look at this. You are creating a beautiful life experience for yourself. This is the energy of abundance. This is the energy of the creator, the co-creator. And this is where you're actually going to, in your material world, experience abundance, prosperity, connection, and love. And it's coming through you. It's the energy that you are vibrating at that is bringing all of this in tenfold. Okay, so Two major arcana cards. You're going through some big changes here, Scorpio. Get ready for this. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition. You will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me your messages in the comment section below, everyone. So what is going on in your lives here, Scorpio? Where are you right now? And what is this Fool energy that is coming in, this new starting point for you for some sort of an experience? It's the beginning point. And maybe you're making a choice somewhere in your life or a decision, and you're one decision away from a completely different life. This is what they're saying here. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right. Spirit is always bringing us back to ourselves, to our body, to the present moment, to the here and the now, because this is where all the magic happens, is in this present moment. And, you know, I just feel that it is a brand new beginning coming in for you, and it is just beautiful. Like, look at how beautiful it is coming in with the Empress card, right? And there's pathways here that you can take, different options, different, I don't know, ideas. They're all, you know, connecting with you different. And maybe you're trying to decide which way to go, what to do. Do what feels right for you. What brings you peace? What is bringing you a little bit of joy? What is making you feel really excited to actually explore this a little bit more? That is what you're meant to do right now. And I feel for some of you, this is the Seven of Cups speaking here. You're meant to actually do something different this time, right? I feel that some of you have been making choices that have been leading you down a path that maybe you're not in alignment with. Maybe it feels good right now and there's nothing there that is bothering you, but I feel you're looking for change. Something is there calling you, and you've been feeling it for a little while. And now these branches are starting to emerge, and these pathways are revealing themselves. And I feel here is where you get to make a choice of, okay, what is it that I actually want to do? What feels right for me? That's what I should do. And that's what you should do, and take that leap of faith. So now the other thing is I'm getting a lot of creativity coming in. Some of you may have been feeling a little bit more inspired and motivated recently. There's something that you're desiring to do and you're not exactly sure what you need or what you don't need, or if you have enough of, you know, skills or something to do this thing. Spirit wants you to take the step anyways. Everything is going to unfold on its own. Whatever you need to know, whatever it is that you require, you are going to acquire as you start to take steps forward. This is reminding me of my YouTube journey. You know, when I first decided that I wanted to work from home, I didn't know what that looked like. I had no idea, but all I knew was I wanted to work from home. And there's so many different things that I did and I tried, and I didn't know at the time it was going to be YouTube. And here I am in front of all of you doing what I'm passionate about. It felt like, you know, when I first decided, okay, I want to work from home, how am I going to make that happen? That was the fool's journey for me. And I didn't need anything, and neither do you. It's all about making that decision and then moving forward in it. So Spirit is calling you, especially if you've been feeling something is lighting up your heart, lighting your soul, and you've been wanting to do it. Maybe there's many reasons why you haven't. Maybe you just don't have the time and the energy, or you're at a point in your life, maybe you feel like it's too late. Or, you know, this dream is just so far distance. It's like, I don't know how I'll ever make that happen. Get rid of those, you know, thoughts of that. You're going to make it happen. This is why you're here. This is what the energies and the planetary alignments are connecting you with. So speak into the universe what you desire to experience. And as you are speaking it, you want to take aligned, intentional actions, you know, connected to that, the words that you're speaking, the things that you are wanting to create. And it's what's happening here is Spirit is communicating with you right now through everything that is around you, and they're bringing you back to yourself so you can connect with what is true for you. This is what they're sharing here. What is it that's true for you? What is it that you desire to do right now? What is it that you desire to experience? Are you creating something? Or are you trying to, face a challenge perhaps? Right? And you're not exactly sure what you're meant to do. Just move through it. One step at a time. There's no need to put pressure on yourself. You're doing the best that you can, Scorpio. So remember that. Don't be too hard on yourself. Love yourself. Remember self-care and self-love. Self-love is self-care. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, your mind, body, and soul. I feel sometimes you put a lot of energy into others and then you forget about yourself. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Okay, I'm seeing some of you rushing around. That's the Seven of Cups. Rushing around doing things. And it's doing things for others, but not for yourself. And they want you to reconnect with yourself and take care of your internal garden. I'm seeing that someone hasn't been tending it. And you need to come back and tend your internal garden. Okay, so they're bringing you back to you. And there's something beautiful. Like we got the energy of the sun. So a lot of light coming into your life, a lot of growth coming into your life. And this is growth that you have to create. You have to be an active participant in the co-creation of this beautiful energy that is growing and expanding in your life, right? So you got to take part in it. And again, Spirit is calling you back. It's such a big thing right now where they want you to reconnect with yourself. Because we're down different paths all the time, every day. We're on autopilot. We are sleepwalking throughout our day, unintentionally taking actions, thinking thoughts without even knowing it. And when we come into awareness and start to focus on taking charge in these areas and not staying on autopilot all the time, right? This is where we start to notice the changes happen. They don't happen instantly either. Now that's the thing that a lot of us get caught up in is, why isn't this happening for me right away? Why is this not, I'm doing this, I'm putting all this energy and effort into it, and I'm doing the best that I can, but I'm not seeing something happening for me. It happens. You have to give it energy to ripple out into the universe and come back to you. And it's going to come back to you tenfold, but you have to walk that path of trust and faith and have patience, right? Have patience that things are going to work out with you in the way that they're meant to. The pathway that I took when I was trying to create my home business was, I thought when I wanted to work from home, I had an option to do a remote job from home. So I was like, great, this is perfect. I'm going to work from home and I'm going to be so happy. It's exactly what I wanted. And when I did that, it wasn't. I was like, this is not what this is supposed to feel like. Like I'm at home, but I'm doing this thing, but there's a lot of stress and everything that's coming with this that I don't like this. I don't want this. This is not what I was trying to do. So a lot of different pathways that came in and ways that I had to figure out. And I didn't know what it was that I was trying to create, but I knew that I had to do it now. I saved money to take time off for 6 months, right? Not have a paycheck. Right? I had no security net underneath me financially, so I had to figure it out. And we all do this differently, go through this process differently. So allow yourself to go through this process in the way that you're going through it without being too hard on yourself. Okay? So whatever it is that you are trying to create in your life, don't beat yourself up about it. This is what Spirit is saying. I'm seeing someone that is being hard on themselves because something might not be working out in the way that you desired or the way that you had anticipated or expected. Release those strings that you're holding on to because they're creating energies and friction and blockages that you don't need in your life, right? Allow the paths to be open. Allow yourself to be open to receive what it is that's coming in for you, and know that each experience that you are going through, you are learning, you are growing, you are evolving. You're meant to go through those experiences. You're meant to go through those mistakes. You're meant to go through those failures because that is what allows you to become who you're meant to become. There's a lot of wisdom and knowledge that is coming in as well. So don't be afraid to start all over. Don't be afraid to start from scratch, right? Start from square one. It's okay to do that. I've done that so many times in my life. It's not that bad. I know we can carry the weight of it feeling bad, but this is where Spirit is also calling you to release the emotions that you might be holding on to that are getting in the way of what you're trying to experience or create in your life, right? So that is the Seven of Cups. And there's an elevation happening for you as well. So you are incrementally elevating in your spiritual experience of this world. There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that is giving you access to a new way of seeing things, to a new way of experiencing things in your life. And perhaps Spirit is calling you to learn more about something that you are creating. Maybe you just don't have enough information, right? So when I started my YouTube account, I had no idea how to do YouTube. Like, I was completely new to it. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm doing this thing and I know nothing about it. So I had to learn about it and I just had to do it. I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to be filming. So, you know, I had imposter syndrome, but I couldn't let that fear get in the way. So I just turned on the camera and away I went. And I just did it because I was like, this is what I want to do. So I better just start doing it, right? So I started doing it and away I went. And that's just the way that I work. That's how I do things. And you might not do it the same way. So I don't overthink things either. I just get up and do it without giving it any kind of a thought. Whether it's a good thought or a bad thought, I'm like, nope, thoughts are out. I'm just going to get into that structure, that system, that routine that I built for myself and stay within that. And it has proved to be very successful for me. So I don't argue with myself or my emotions. I just kind of put them on the side for a moment. I feel the emotions like they're there. It's just, I don't give them power, right? So yeah, I feel Spirit is calling you to clearly look ahead and don't allow your emotions to get in the way of something that you're trying to create. There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of pathways that are going to take you to where you need to go or where you're desiring to go. And the Empress card is just a confirmation that you are headed towards abundance. You're headed towards something that you are actually creating. This is a manifestation that is coming to fruition. And I'm getting an energy of fertility, energy of expansion in your life in some way. And fertility means like, you know, maybe you're expecting a child, maybe you're wanting to have growth in your family, right? So you're wanting to have a wife or a husband or kids or a house or whatever that is that comes within that family unit, a home business even, you know, stability, security. So that way you're able to create this experience for you and your family and your children, right? And there's nothing wrong with wanting to enjoy these experiences. There's nothing wrong with desiring to enjoy a lot of money in our lives. There's nothing wrong with that. You can create that for yourself, but we have to release any kind of weeds or seeds of intention that are not in alignment with that. So it's important that you tend to your garden. This is where your values, your beliefs, you know, things that you've been carrying around from your childhood, you need to release and let go of. Clear that out of your garden and, you know, put the plants in that you want to grow in your garden. Put those seeds into your soul, into your being. I'm getting like a pregnancy energy, like this feels like pregnancy, but co-creation. And it feels like, you know, when we first become pregnant, when we're going to have our first child, I'm going to use that as an example because I feel this is a beginner energy. And then, you know, this, you can consider this the child in the womb, or you can take this as the mother going through the experience of growing this child in her womb. I'm taking it as the woman who has this child in her womb. She has to go through these changes in her body, adjusting things in her material world because now her diet is changing, the way she feels, smells, all these kinds of experiences we have over those 9-10 months, right? And then we have the experience, the breakthrough of the child entering the world, and then we go. So this is the energy that's coming in for you, brand new experiences. And this is where they want you to flow, adjust, and be flexible and adaptable as you're moving through this rather than trying to resist it or fight it, right? So this is what the Empress card is. And communication, speaking up, expressing yourself in the way that you need to be true to yourself. This is also you standing in your power. There is a call to rise right now. We are feeling that call to rise. We are hearing it. We're sensing it. We're seeing the signs. So this is where Spirit is calling you to rise within your own energetic space. Protect that energetic space. Have some healthy boundaries up so we don't have energies invading or, you know, distracting or interfering with what we are trying to create. But it takes energy and effort to do that. That's the other thing that I feel we have fear around is, oh, it's going to take so long to do this thing. I got to put energy into this. So an example of this for me is I just started working out and I'm doing weights. And I hate exercising. It's never been a part of my lifestyle. And in the last year, I've been doing a lot of different things to stay healthy and active. So yeah, now this new journey with weight training, I'm doing animal flow, this kind of stuff. We'll see how it goes, but oh my gosh, I have to push myself. Like I argue with myself. Like I don't even care. You know, my ego is not going to get in the way. It's like, no, I committed to this thing. I paid this price, you know, paid for these sessions. I'm going to go do them now. Right? I'm protecting, like creating this energy, and now I'm protecting myself from myself. Right? So this is kind of what is coming through here. So there's always an old version of us that is with us that tries to pull us in, and there's a lot of change that happens within us. We are different versions of ourselves through each cycle, through each experience we go through. And as we are shedding that old version and we're moving into this new version, that old one tries to pull us back, right? And you want to just keep moving and staying in motion as you're moving through whatever experience you're having, being flexible and adaptable, but not breakable, okay? The energy of nurture towards yourself, self-care again, is a message coming up to make sure you're taking care of yourself, especially if you're feeling exhausted, especially if you feel you're depleted of energy. Do what it is that makes you happy. Do what it is that brings you to peace, that brings peace in your life, right? I know sometimes we have a lot of obligations, family, friends, just people energy that want our energy all the time. It's okay to say no once in a while. Practice doing that a little bit more often, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and pull a bonus card. This is the Moon Temple Oracle. This is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So let's see what it is that they want to share with you through this. So Scorpio, we are getting for you fate. It's all about fate here for you. So the number 9 is on this card. Perhaps you're seeing that number. Some of you might be connecting with the energy of, or the image of this card. Waxing crescent moon's energy is what some of you are going to be experiencing. We have a big spider here and a web. To me, that spider looks really scary. If I ever saw this spider in my life, I would scream so loud that the entire world would hear me. So this is like almost feels... It's really interesting because you can feel it in many different ways. For me, I'm getting fear, like a nightmare energy. And for others, this is very creative. It's almost like this light, this clarity, illumination is happening for you to create the web of your life, right? So it's really interesting. Let's see what it's saying to you here. So we have a affirmation that you can write down and use. I interlace my destiny with the gift of free will. So I interlace my destiny with the gift of free will. So Goddess Saradwen's web of life speaks of all pathways being interconnected. I might be saying Goddess Saradwen's name wrong. It's the first time I'm hearing this name. So please correct me in the comment section if I'm saying it wrong. Her totem, the spider, represents the infinite possibilities the web of magic holds for you. Be reassured that you are on the right path right now, Scorpio. The wise woman inspires you to take control of your own fate. Sometimes we are on the threshold of bursting into 1,000 stars, but we procrastinate and postpone our very own supernova. We decide maybe tomorrow. Saradwen implores you not to wait. Take advantage of the moment and divine timing in this moment. She heartens you to consciously create your own luck because you have the power to do that. You are the power, the force that creates the fate in your life, Scorpio. So you are being called back to nature. Walk through a forest, connect with the trees, and feel your heart connection to the sacred earth through the soles of your feet and your soul's core. Getting back to nature is the way that will help you find your North Star and connect with your own personal mission statement. Embrace your own unique qualities and harness your natural rhythm, intuitive flow, and the mystical moon cycles to plan and implement your creative ideas. Stay true to you regardless of what is happening around you. Focus only on what you can control. Fate will take care of the rest. Okay, so that is the energy here coming in. Fate will take care of the rest. They want you to step into your power here and take charge and not be afraid. There's something that has come in, something that is calling you, inviting you in, and they are actually waiting for you to embrace this new journey in your life. Singing stones as well. So look at that, crystals. There's an energization and activation that is happening, a rising of your vibrational energy here. So yes, you have to actively participate in this. You can't be passive here. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull an angel number now to close off your reading. So if you've seen this number, it's your confirmation. If you haven't, you're going to see it now. And remember this message. There's a spirit opening that is happening, and this is showing up through the Fool and through the Seven of Cups. Okay, so a spirit opening. You're seeing the bigger picture, or you're being asked to see the bigger picture. There's deep meaning to what it is that you are experiencing in your life right now. There's a lot of wisdom coming through that. Spirit is wanting you to have faith. They want you to trust in the mysticism that you are believing in, or that you are seeing and experiencing. There's this inward knowing. Listen to that. That's your intuition, and that is spirit speaking to you. Divine love. Tap into divine love here, everyone. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.